You got anything you want to say, man?
Hey, we are here.
All right. We're just chilling out in the room, getting ready to go memes, if you will. I just wanted to say hi to everybody. I hope it'll be
Okay,
Paul.
now
Say
we're
hi.
live
We're
again.
live again. All right.
Someone said, hello, everyone.
Well, hello.
I hope it'll be Paul.
Okay, now
Say
we're
hi.
live
No,
again.
we're live again.
Uh oh.
All right.
Why are we
Someone said,
replaying?
who's Mr. Mike?
Someone said,
We're watching the
hello,
stream.
everyone.
Hold on, let me mute.
Well, hello.
Oh,
I
yeah,
hope
you're
it'll
gonna
be
mute
Paul.
us?
We're live again.
Uh oh.
All right.
Why are we
Someone said,
replaying?
Who's Mr. Mike?
someone said,
We're watching the
hello,
stream.
everyone.
Hold on, let me mute.
Hello.
There we go. Mute the stream.
It's Mr. Who?
Russian letters, Mac. What's up, Mac?
All right. I don't know who that is by their YouTube name, but hey, thanks for tuning in live with us. Just doing this for the first time, so just want to see how it figures out. Just trying to see the audio's good, the camera's good, and things like that. So, but I don't know, man. Tonight was a good night. For those of you who have me on Facebook, you saw this COVID-19 quarantine got us pretty bored. So my partner Kylie here and my nieces Sam and Kristen were doing each other's makeup. And well, hey, I decided to put some on too. I already took mine off, but I think I'm a sexy girl. I don't know. But it's pure confidence, like
We're doing.
Be confident. Uh-oh. What's that going on? Are you just testing stuff?
Uh-oh. Okay.
Alrighty. That's cool.
What's that going on?
It's just a replay.
Oh, why is it doing that?
Keep going.
Oh, I'm technologically lame, so I don't know what she's doing. I just hear my voice again. So she's just testing, setting it up for me. But yeah, it's just having fun, staying confident, and it was fun. I think I looked pretty cute with the makeup on and made some funny faces, and it is what it is. And what I'm going to do is with this channel is because it's hard to come up with a lot of content every day, not difficult, not impossible, just challenging because I don't want to be too repetitive. But obviously when you're talking about success and motivating people and getting people to have a believe, achieve, succeed mindset, things are going to get repetitive. So I think what I'm going to do when I post those videos, I think to break that up, I'll live a couple of days a week so we could talk to people. People could ask me questions. And I could give them advice. Like I said, I am a life coach. And it's just hard for people in my field right now because of the quarantine across the country. And it's not hard because we're losing money. It's hard because our job requires us to be with people and to socially interact with people. And you can't do that. And obviously a lot of us are doing Zoom or Facebook video call or Skype and things like that, which is great. It's great, but it's effective and it works. But to me, it takes a little bit away from the personal connection with your clients, and you can be distracted, they can be distracted, but we're going to make it work. Like I said, it's the power of positivity. We're going to make this thing rock, So like I said, if anybody's viewing in, feel free to ask questions. My life is pretty much an open book. I think if I'm going to be...
There's one viewer.
Oh, one viewer is still the Mac?
Don't know. They didn't.
Oh,
Let me check.
well, I don't know who the viewer is. Hey, viewer, say hello or something in the live chat. Let me know who you are. I'll acknowledge you and make sure that you're there.
Oh, it's just us.
Oh, yay. Well, I'll continue to talk, though, just so I know since we're testing it out. But, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge for me because I can't see the comments. But usually when I go live, I will have someone with me. Usually my niece, Sam, she does all of my production stuff with Believe Achieve Succeed. She will be helping me out with my podcast and my Twitch. So she'll be able to read the comments. But, I mean... Like I said, my job as a life coach is to share my experiences and be open and to not be someone who feels that they have to hide anything about their past. And I decided to become a life coach because I went through a lot of crazy, hellacious stuff when I was younger. I'm 39 now, about to be a really young, happy 40. But in my late 20s and early 30s, I went through a lot of things. And I've spent the last 9 years or so rebuilding myself, rebuilding my life, my confidence, and my skill set. And like I said, my confidence comes from helping you guys out, reaching out to you guys and whatever you need, And as a life coach, I help people with time management, financial budgeting and management, dealing with their social anxieties, dealing with their depression. I'm not a licensed counselor or therapist, so I always suggest that people get therapy, and I'm just as an additional coach for that, because the therapist is going to be there to treat your problems and be able to diagnose and help you through those. My job is to help you be successful in life and manage your life with these problems. And I do that because I have some of those problems. I have social anxiety, which is really weird because I'm such an extrovert. You wouldn't know that sometimes in the back of my mind, I'm freaking out. But it's all good, And I do suffer from depression. And what keeps me moving and keeps me going is just reaching out and helping people, just spreading that word. The power of positivity is such an amazing thing. It's incredibly powerful. And people don't realize that it's just the thought of positivity, just the thought of confidence will actually make you positive and make you confident. It always starts with a thought, and then those thoughts go into words, and then we put those words into actions, and those actions help define who we are. And if we think positive and we speak positive and we act positive, then everything's going to come out okay with us. People have goals in their lives. Some people want to be celebrities. Some people want to own their own business. Some people want to be big conglomerate CEOs and make millions of dollars. Some people just want to be, a good father or a good mother or a good spouse, whatever that goal in life is, as long as you're happy and you can be happy all the time with your decisions and your goals, then it's going to be good. You don't want to be content. To me, content is good for some people, but if you really want to make it, you really want to be positive, you can't be content, because if you stay too content before you reach your goals, you'll become complacent, and complacency is pretty bad. You don't want to be complacent, because complacence is just whether you're happy or not, you're okay with where you are right now. Even though you want to do better, be better, and you can be better, but you either you feel you don't have enough time, or you don't feel that your abilities are good enough, or you're just afraid of failure. We stay complacent. And it's okay to fail. If you're not failing and making mistakes, you're not learning. And that's how a lot of people become successful. When you look at people like Steve Jobs and Bill Gates with Apple and Microsoft, those people, you know, they didn't get it right in the first time. It took them several times before they made a product that is viable, legitimate, and usable. You know, Mark Zuckerberg with Facebook, you know, he didn't get it on the first time either. So,
Chloe.
it's Chloe. Oh, I got to stop the
Hey.
video.
No, she's on stream. Hello.
Oh, she's on the screen.
Hello.
Hey. Oh, where's she? Right here. Hey, Chloe. Oh, yeah, she's upside down. Shit.
Hey.
What are you doing?
Oh, I just saw your post.
Oh, did you like how I stuck my tongue out? That's my Chloe face.
There's so many things I could say. And I
Yeah.
just don't know where to
So
start.
before you go any further, let me tell you that I'm actually live streaming with Kylie on YouTube now, and we felt it was cool to talk to you. So I'm just letting you know, girlfriend, just be don't cuss too much. This is my Believe Achieve Succeed channel.
Cuss all you want.
No, I don't like cussing. But anyways, go ahead and say what you got to say about me and my makeup. I was looking good.
You're live streaming right now.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Lord.
Yeah, I know, right? No, I don't have the makeup on now. I took my makeup off. But
I'm sure you did.
no. So what'd you think? I mean, did I get the Chloe tongue out face like accurate? Was I good? Did I?
Hold on, I'm trying to see if you said you're on live right now.
No, I'm live streaming on YouTube right now.
Well, I know. I'm like on YouTube. I'm trying to get your live stream.
It says 2
updated.
viewers.
Oh, I got 2 viewers. I don't know who it is.
I think I found it.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, we're getting feedback. I don't know how to get you off of.
Just tell her to tell her to mute the stream.
Chloe, mute the stream on your computer so you could hear us. Hello.
I would definitely stream on my computer if my computer was working.
Oh,
Oh.
Voiceover off.
oh, your computer's butt.
Voiceover on.
It's so funny because there's like a delay in it.
Yeah, for real. But so I'm gonna get back to the video. But yeah, so with the life coaching and everything, it's the power of positivity. And it's funny that I got like one of my best girlfriends, Chloe, on the phone with me right now because
Wait. Someone said hello, Michael, in chat.
oh, hello. I don't know who that is. So because I'm blind, just say who you are, and then I could have Kylie let me know who you are. So
Russian letters Mac. I don't know who that is.
some Russian letters, Mac.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
me, Max S.
Oh, Max! It's my buddy Max from Russia. Hey, brother, how are you? It's like, oh, well, no, you're 12 hours ahead. Never mind. I'll say it's too late. I hope all is well with you over there in Russia, my friend. I hope you're getting to the stadium and working out, and your family is safe and healthy. But yeah, so
Max Shirkazov.
yeah, Max Schuster, I can never say his last name, but it's Max. So yeah, with my friend Chloe on the phone, like we can talk about it because her and I have had this conversation about complacency and being content, and we both kind of agree that if you stay too deep in being content, you will develop complacency.
"How are you?"
I'm doing great, my friend. And when you're complacent, you're just there. You're not happy. You're not fulfilling anything. You're just being you in that situation. And
Just allowing yourself to be content and not move forward in your life, but you just sit around and let life pass you by.
right. And here's the argument that me and Chloe had because she was, oh, I got 4 viewers. This is awesome for my first live video. Chloe and I had this argument. Remember, not even an argument. It was a discussion.
How doing your health?
My health is good, Max. You remember, Chloe, before you decided to go through that wonderful change in your life, and you were just, I'm so content with what life is for me right now. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. She and I know she doesn't mind me saying it because, like I said, she's my best girlfriend, and there's no secrets between
Well,
us.
at the time, okay, content means you're okay with it. You're content with it, okay? It doesn't mean I wanted it to be like that. I was just okay with it.
Exactly what I'm saying. When you're content, you're not necessarily happy with the situation. You're just okay with the situation. And it turns into complacency. But before you got complacent with how you were and how your life was, you actually made that decision to go through with that, with that change and to do what was best for you. And, you know,
If you're talking about my transition, yes, you can tell them I'm trans. I have transitioned.
Yeah.
They can go link up to my Instagram if they want.
Hold on. I almost said something. Girl, don't you plug yourself on my stuff. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to have you plug it at when we're done. But yeah, so
You're thinking like a
I'm thinking like
YouTuber with like 1,000 million subscribers.
Oh, I know, right? No. But yeah, you made the decision to come out openly as trans, and you've come through an amazing, wonderful journey. You just had your top surgery last year, correct?
Yeah, actually, I had my top surgery I think it was almost 4 days ago, a year ago from 4 days.
Okay, so yeah, so almost a year ago you had your top surgery, and now this coming Monday. Now Monday you're going through with your bottom surgery.
Correct.
And this is so awesome for my first live video to have you here talking about it, because the whole point of Believe, Achieve, Succeed is to have that belief in yourself and that confidence to achieve what your goals are, and then you could be successful. So I'm just going to shut up if you don't mind, and I'm going to let you take a few minutes and just talk about your journey, if you don't mind.
About yourself.
Yeah, tell well, because I already know about you, but let these viewers know.
Myself. Okay, let's see here. I've known I was trans since I was 5. I sent an email to my mom when I was 12 telling her I should have been a girl. Things, because she didn't say anything back to me, I thought she was mad, so I postponed my transition, tried to hide it and bury it. I didn't really come out till I was about 27, which is really late for a lot of trans people nowadays coming out, but like I said, you're never too old to learn new tricks, right?
That's true.
I'm good,
after
thank you,
that,
Mac.
just kind of, I didn't have a lot of belief in myself, but I knew that I didn't want to pretend to be someone I wasn't anymore. And I was more afraid of what I would do, negatively in my life for myself than I was of losing my family, my friends, and everything that I had built up to want to have. So, I just chose to go ahead and do that. The later on, when I kept pushing forward, and every time I took a step and I was able to accomplish that step, it helped me believe in myself, not only to know that I could do things for myself, but that I was making the right choices for myself, and that I, had to do it if I was going to do it, whether it was going to be by myself or not. And I could trust myself to know that I do it. I did meet a lot of people along the way. A lot of other trans people from around the world are showing their support on my Instagram, which is what I set up when I first started to, one, follow my journey, to be able to look back at myself and see where I have come along in my journey, and two, to help other trans people to have the ability to ask someone openly about the transition and what I had to find, what I had to go through to get what I needed done, and then allow people who aren't trans to ask the questions that most trans people don't talk about, because I feel like a big stigma is that there's a lack of education in the trans community about what is trans, what's it like to go through being trans. I know a lot of people always ask what made me choose to be trans, but it's not a choice. It's
Amen.
who we are.
Absolutely. And I'm just so amazed by what you're doing. And I just want to say, we became friends back in 2008, and that's a story for my podcast, because that's more entertainment and because that's some wild stuff. But I mean, like, I always knew You know what I mean? Like mama knows basically. But I never felt like it was my place to out you or do anything like that. But you had to do it on your own time and when you were comfortable. And you starting your Instagram, I think at first, if I'm correct, just was for you to gain that confidence. But by doing that, you have since become an Instagram personality for trans advocacy and for trans rights and trans exposure and visibility. And I think that that's something that is really great, especially with what this channel is about, just believing in yourself, achieving your goals and succeeding. And I just, you have like so many followers. Like, think you're the one friend that has more followers than any other friend of mine.
And the funny thing is I wasn't actually setting out to try to get followers like that. It just kind of happened naturally over time.
Right.
Because one, I avoid putting negative stuff on my Instagram. My Instagram, I wanted to be a positive place and a safe place for other trans people. And to show that, positivity and stuff like that is a matter of choice. It's not, a matter of circumstance. We get to choose to see the good and all the bad that we want to. But the problem that most people have is it's easier to find all the bad than it is to find the good.
Right.
And I always encourage people, and yes, I'm going to plug my Instagram in right here because
go ahead.
For any trans person watching, but if you're ever looking for information or to see my journey, you can always go. It's go to Instagram. It's Chloe_Love88. You can always message me on there and ask me questions. Watch my journey. I will be posting about my surgery on Monday once I can function correctly enough to post a video online.
Yeah, and plan on being with you, either going down with your girlfriend or finding a way down there to either stay with you at the hospital or when you come home for recovery. I know I'm going to spend a couple of days.
When I come home, because I just found out recently that no one's going to be able to be in the hospital with me for my surgery, which freaks me out a little bit more. Is that I get dropped off and go in by myself. Surgery happens, and I'm there by myself for 4 days, and then I get released into the wild.
Oh my God! So I'm gonna say I'm gonna wish the best for you. That's definitely got to be really terrifying. I already know how you feel.
Someone who hates hospitals.
Right. I was gonna say I already know how you don't like hospitals, how you hate doctors, and you really do it. And that's another thing to show your bravery, because I know you hate this stuff, and you hated everything medical about it, but you were willing to overcome that fear to be who you are, not choose to be someone, but to be who you really are. And I understand now, because of what's going on with the current COVID-19 crisis, pandemic, they're making that a choice. Like, it's not your choice, it's the choice is made for you. But I say continue on with it, and that, well, I'll be here for you when you're out of it.
You'll probably get a couple phone calls from me because I'll probably be very bored in a hospital bed by myself.
Absolutely. No, you know what I'll do is when I start my podcast, which I just found out, I submitted the idea and everything to Spotify. Spotify has approved it. I'm waiting to hear back from Apple Podcasts, but I'd love to have you on as one of my guests for a topic of the show, because I've always told you, whenever I start doing my YouTube and my Twitch and my other things that I want to do to spread the message of positivity and motivation and inspiration, that I gotta get you on there, because you have a good journey. You have a good story, and you're on a good journey. There we go.
I could be on some things, but I just choose to be on a good journey.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I just think it's great,
you and me have been through a lot in our life, and just as friends together, it's kind of like I've known I was trans for a while. You knew I was trans. Neither of us spoke it. We just it was there, and I just kind of stuck around you because, you were a very positive, safe place for me. And a lot of people, they used to look at us and they saw us as friends, and they still do. But what they didn't see underlying it was, the deep conversations that you and me would have without all the other people around. I mean, yeah, we got into our debates for fun, but there were true conversations that a lot of people don't realize that helped me stay positive and actually, realize who I was and how I wanted to be. And I knew that if at the end of the day, my parents are very accepting, but if they weren't accepting and my friends weren't accepting, I'd still have one friend in my life that'd be like, well, F them all.
Absolutely. And I'm going to take this time to say, I know you guys, in one of my earlier Believe Achieve Succeed videos, when I was talking about the 4 friends who literally got me out of the situation that I was in when I was losing myself because I had bad people just grind me down. Chloe was one of those 4. Her, Cody, Danielle, and Monica. They and I'll say it because I've never really talked about it out loud in a public forum, but they literally, because I was so into this with these bad people, I didn't give a damn about myself. And I was, no pun intended because I'm blind, but I was too blind to the fact that I was just being used. I was being manipulated. So they literally, I was homeless living in a motel with these people. And they came in under the false pretenses of going to lunch. Because at that time, I was a big boy. I still am a big boy and I love to eat, but I changed that. But anyways, I digress. And so they literally kidnapped me and I'm blind. So I didn't know where Danielle and Monica lived, but they took me to their house and they took my phone and they called everybody in my phone who they felt was good for me to be around and told them what the situation was. And my family had my family support. Like everyone backed them up. I had to detox from bad people. People can be just as addicting as cocaine or as alcohol. Like it's gambling. It was horrible. I was
back into complacency and contentment.
Yes, and that wasn't even content. That was me I just gave up. I was like 5 steps past past complacency. I just gave up. And they got me out of that situation. And that was in 2010. And I've been spending the last decade rebuilding myself, taking care of myself, getting myself educated.
Carmen Hernandez said, hello, Mr. Daddy.
Oh, hey, Carmen, how are you? That's my baby mama's wife. Carmen, I got Chloe listening in with us right now. She's on the phone talking, and she says hi, and there's Kylie. But yeah, oh man, what the hell are you doing awake, Carmen? Anyways, look, my Believe Achieve Succeed channel just got into like some Jerry Springer stuff, huh? But anyways, yeah, and you guys saved me from myself. And even then, when we all lost the house we were living in together because of the black mold, I didn't have no one else to go.
Make sure you share this stream.
Oh yeah, please share it because this is good stuff. You'll get more of this stuff.
Hold
but
on, let me go on your Facebook.
Okay, she's gonna go on my Facebook. But then Carmen, she's in the call on the chat now. Her and her wife Monique, and Mo's the mother of my 2 adopted daughters. When we were all rebuilding ourselves from losing the house because it was just a struggle for everybody to find somewhere to go, I wound up homeless again, and then they came and took me in. So I'm so blessed to have such an amazing group of individuals in my life who have saved me from myself, who got me back on the right track. And it's wonderful. And I know a lot of people out there are going to think that there's not good people, especially in a crazy time like this. There's a lot of negativity. A lot of people think that there's not the right friends for them or the right people to be in their life. And I'm telling you guys, if you look for them, they will find you. You will find them. I'm truly blessed. I think I have the world's best circle of friends. That's just my opinion, but I think it's also fact. And they're just awesome people,
Don't mind me. I'm just messaging on your message to Carmen.
Oh, you and Carmen are talking on my live chat. Go ahead.
Oh no, I just messaged. So she didn't message back.
Oh,
It's
okay.
I get it.
Oh,
I wouldn't message me back either.
oh my God. You know what's funny? I'm gonna rag on you a little bit right now because you're over here throwing a guilt trip for someone not messaging you back, and you are like one of the worst people when it comes to getting back to me.
Okay, girl, let me tell you something, okay?
And again, wait, just pause real quick. You are the only person in my life that I will say, will allow to say yes, girl, or call me girl, because.
Because you call me bitch. I get it.
Well,
and yes, I will cuss on that one.
Oh no, yeah. Well, bitch isn't a cuss word to me. It's a term of endearment.
Okay, as long as you say so.
Yeah.
Chloe Love says hi.
That's Chloe Love. So those of you who see that right there in the live feed, it's that name _love at Instagram, and you can follow her. Oh, 88. Okay, let me put the 88 up
What
in
the
that.
heck? With StreamYard, I
Yeah,
can
do
like
it.
with StreamYard I can put their messages on the
Chloe
screen.
I know.
_188.
Yeah, and that's CLOE. Chloe, as my phone likes to call her.
No, CHLOE.
Oh yeah, CHLOE. Excuse me. So it's Chlo. I'm sorry.
You said.
I'm sorry.
What does
I'm
that
sorry,
even
girl.
mean?
So I've been trying hard not to cuss on your
Hey, wait.
channel right now.
You know it's so hard for me
Wait,
not to
shut
cuss.
up.
Oh, what?
Sorry,
It's okay.
but we can stream to multiple platforms if we upgrade.
Oh, how much is the upgrade? She said we should be live again. Pachinga.
You live again?
Yeah, I think we're
there
live
we are,
again.
There we are.
Oh.
I'm back.
So yeah, I just want you guys to know, watching this, like, I'm just so chill and relaxed right now. I just had a big confidence thing with my nieces and Kylie here, and so, and this is my first time doing this. So those of you who watch my videos know that I'm usually in my pajamas or I'm wearing something comfortable and cool. Because what I want to do when I do this is I don't want to look too stern. You know, a lot of times people, when they're trying to be positive and stuff, they're wearing the suits and ties, and that can be intimidating. So
Shit, girl, I'm sitting over here like half naked, sleeping in bed. I saw your like post, and I was like, okay, I gotta call him.
And so another thing too about the channel is, like, I don't edit or trim or anything on my videos because I want everybody to know, like, this is real. This is who I am, and this is what I'm gonna do for everybody, is just to be there, because it's true. And I got Chloe here, and anybody who knows me personally who's watching the live feed can testify. I've never met a stranger. I treat everybody like they're my friend. Everybody gets that from me. Until
Not when we first met. You kind of gave me those like weird eyes, like who's you? And yes, he did look at me. I know he's blind, but he does look.
No, my first initial, who brought this twink up in my house, is what I really thought. And I'm just kidding. But yeah, you know, and so doing things comfortable in my room, in my niece's room, in my living room, wherever we go to do the videos, it's just about being yourself and being comfortable. You don't have to work hard. Not work hard. You do have to work hard. You don't have to overdo it to spread your message. You don't have to, you know, be so over the top unless that's what you're trying to do. For me, like I said, I like to do that in a comfortable setting, be comfortable, relaxed, and don't trim and edit my videos. Like, I'm probably not.
Before my surgery, I'll try to come by and we could do a live feed together.
Oh, I would so love that if you did that. If you could come by live, and then I'll do the Facebook, and then when I get paid next week, I'm gonna have Kylie help me do this. I'm gonna do the thing where I could do the 2 streams at once, 2 platforms, and then we'll get you in on my podcast too.
That's fine, and then I'm just gonna probably stream you the whole thing from my Instagram anyway. So.
Yeah. So, do you want to know the name of my podcast?
What's the name of your podcast?
It's called, and I know you'd get a kick out of this. It's called "That's How I See It" with Blind Man Mike Chapman.
Always the blind joke.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how I see it.
Good thing you see things clearly, okay?
Oh my God, I see things so clearly. I'm psychic sometimes. It's so
You're confusing psychic and psycho. 2 different
Oh no. Oh man.
Or is it
And
both
people, if you're
simultaneously?
hearing this, it's not that I think Mike is psycho. It's just I've known him for so long. He's my best friend, and I literally love this man more than anyone in the world because he is like there for me for everything.
Yeah, well, Chloe, like it just who would have thought that like you came over to see people that I lived with? Like you the whole intent wasn't even really to meet me. It just so happened that I was out and about. And the next time you went to go over there to see those particular persons, everyone was just like gone. And you just came to my room and I started talking business about what I was doing with the professional wrestling company and trying to do entertainment. And we just, wow, it was like a 3 or 4 hour conversation and it was instant.
The funny thing was, is the only reason I actually went over to see your friends was because I was like super in a weird depression kind of thing. And I was just trying to find something to distract me. And someone had messaged me on it was MySpace at the time.
Oh man, we're old.
Yeah, way back then. And it was after one, because I was in a band, and it was after one of my shows, like not even a few days after, I was just like, I need to do something to be distracted. And someone was like, oh, hey, saw you on here, thought, and they were like, I thought you were cute. You should come over to a party. I was like, okay, I can use a party right now. Okay. And that's how I met everyone over there. And then I met Andy, who I actually went to school with.
You get when you're sleeping pose.
Okay.
Sorry, keep going.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, Jesus. Keep talking, Chloe.
Oh, okay. I was like, some people talking. My bad. But yeah, so like, and then it's like I went over the next day, like after the party thing,
One or two.
and I was just like, oh, maybe everyone wants to hang out again because I was still feeling a certain way, and then like no one was there but you were just kind of like sit there watching you wrestling by yourself. I was like, man, I felt bad. I was like, why did nobody want to go hang out with him? So I sat down with you, and I'm like, oh, that's why. Because he actually has a thought in his head and can talk about things. I'm sure a lot of these people just want to drink and get drunk.
Yeah, and that's what it was all about. But yeah, I don't know. I think Kylie's getting ready for sleepy time. When she gets back, I'm gonna sign off. How long have we been doing this? I can't even tell.
20 minutes.
Only 20 minutes? Okay, I'm gonna try to go for. I'm not going for 6 hours.
30 minutes.
Huh?
I said I've been on the phone with you for almost 30 minutes. So.
Oh, yeah, we started a few minutes before you called, so I'm gonna try to get it to the 30-minute mark. The 30-minute mark. No, I mean, and it's just so awesome for me to see where I was 10, 12 years ago and where I am now, and like I said, for me, the hardest part for me right now is that I'm in a profession where I need to be near people, where socializing and social engagement is so important that I got to start doing things with Zoom, which is fine. A lot of people are doing it. Like I said, I can still make an impact on the Zoom, but that personal connection there's going to be a disconnect there. And until this quarantine lift happens, I got to do something to keep myself occupied. And that's why, Kylie got me interested in doing YouTube. And I got this new laptop so I could start streaming and doing things. And now I got the podcast and I'm rocking and rolling, I have a purpose now. Oh, not a purpose now, but I have something to do.
You didn't have one before, right?
No, I always have a purpose. You know me.
True.
I mean, To quote the late great American Dream Dusty Rhodes, as long as you're doing what you love and you're doing it as best as you can, then you're good. You got to be living on the edge of a lightning bolt, baby. I won't do the Dusty impression because when I start talking like I'm Dusty Rhodes, it takes like 3 days to get out of it.
Oh my God, yes. Please don't put these people through that.
No, I don't want to do that. Not at all. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, like you're all situated with your parents right now. Then life is good, comfortable.
For the moment, getting ready for my 3-month recovery.
Well, like I said, I'm there for you. I'll be there helping Uriah out, so that way she's doesn't freak the hell out and get too stressed. So.
Well, you just have to call and talk to your daddy.
We're not supposed to be putting that on my channel that your girlfriend says that she's my daddy and that I call her daddy. I know, huh? I actually love Uriah. I think that your guys' relationship is the best that I've seen you with since we've been friends, and that's kind of cool,
She is an amazing woman. She really does go out of her way to try to make me smile, and she also, just really came from, and like this is another amazing thing is just that she's never dated a trans woman before, so for her to just jump into this relationship, like it was like no big deal, was like a big thing for me because a lot of people wouldn't do that.
Right. And it's and you can't, love is love, it's LGBT, straight, whatever the case may be, love is love. And you get under the blankets. Yeah, babe's
I'm getting under the blankets.
She's getting ready to.
I'm not gonna sleep.
You're not gonna sleep?
Bedtime.
Okay.
It's been 41 minutes.
It's been 41 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. My goal is to always try to go 30 to 60 minutes. That's kind of cool.
Well, all right. Well, I will let you guys go to bed. I will try to do a live feed with you one of these days before my surgery.
Absolutely, because if not, I will go
on your channel.
Oh, absolutely, my friend. And if you don't come over before your surgery, I will take my phone and my computer, and we will get you when you're looking all kinds of recovery type. It ain't gonna be pretty, but it's.
I'll just try to video chat you while I'm sitting in the hospital by myself.
You got it.
All right, you guys have a good one. Thank you for having me.
All right, Chloe. Take care, baby. Love you. Bye bye.
Right. Love you too. Bye.
Oh man.
Does anyone else want to call in?
I know, huh?
Mailbox's back button.
I just, man. My
Carmen,
girl.
do you want to call in?
Nah, Carmen won't put her voice out there like that. You can see who's streaming still. I still got Carmen out there. Who else is watching? Chloe Love.
No one else really.
Oh, Max got off?
No one. We have 3 viewers. It's just.
Oh.
No one's up. No one's hitting up chat right now.
Oh, yeah. You guys feel free to chat. Say hello. Ask a question. I'm going to call this segment Ask Blind Man Anything. No, really. Like I said, there's nothing that I'm not willing to talk about on this channel as it relates to overcoming obstacles, being motivated, believing, achieving, and succeeding. Obviously there's certain things about my life that this channel wouldn't be good for, but I would probably talk about on my podcast or on Twitch or something. But no, it's just life is so amazing. And there's so much out there for us if we want it. And we just don't realize that potential. When we talk about these billionaires, that's less than 1% of the world's population are billionaires. So we can get that. There's so much out there when it comes to being successful, if that's what you want to be.
Chatted up everyone, Chloe said.
So like for me, if I became a millionaire doing what I love, that's a bonus. That's a bonus for me because it's not about the money I'm making. That's awesome. But for me, it's about who I'm impacting, who I'm reaching. And if I could make that kind of money to have a whole organization of motivators and life coaches, then look at the people that I can help become life coaches because they're motivated as well. So, again, like I said, it's not about the money, it's about the impact and what I can do. The money's a plus, but reusing that money and putting it into other people so that they could realize their potential and realize their dreams. And just keep cycling it down, just cycle it through, trickle down effect. And it I don't know, it's just really cool. This is like totally like spur of the moment. We were able to do it. So, I didn't have anything really planned as a subject or a topic to talk about. I just wanted to say hi, talk to you guys. And here's the cool thing about me being blind. I don't know. I could have 0 viewers or 200 viewers. I don't know. I'm just going to keep on keeping on, till I hit my 60-minute mark. And I just think this is a good first live video for me. I got to hear from a couple of good friends of mine, my buddy Max all the way from Russia, my girl Carmen, and my girl Chloe, and just all awesome people. And I'm here with Kylie, my partner, and she's helping me do this, and we're having a good time. And that's what it's about right now, especially with the current condition we're in with the stay-at-home orders and social distancing and so on and so forth. It's just good to be out here and just socialize and just talk, just be yourself, hang loose, and I don't know. Like I said, we'll get into it on more live streams with me on my journey. I think that I would like to share it with you from being a kid who could see and being able to drive and being able to do this, that, and the other, and my vision being taken from me in a blink of an eye, adapting and overcoming that.
4 viewers.
Struggling. Oh, hi, 4 viewers. Well, I know it's
Come say what's up in the chat, everybody. We want to have a conversation. Like, I know he's blind, but I will read the chat messages. If you want to call on Facebook and be on the show, you can. I'm sure Mike has a
Facebook
lot.
or YouTube? Are we on YouTube or Facebook?
We're on YouTube, but if you want to call Mike, if you want to call Mike on through Facebook, then you can.
Yeah. Just say what's up so I know who's still there, actively paying attention. Like I said, I know Carmen, Max, Chloe. I don't know who the 4th person is.
It doesn't matter. Just keep going.
They all matter. No, yeah, I'm gonna keep going. But yeah, so having my vision taken from me in a blink of an eye, gaining that confidence again, struggling in high school, being a blind kid, especially the only blind kid in your school, to going on to college, working with my cadet program and being an educator and everything, everything I've done, and I have done just about everything I wanted to do in my life. I became a teacher. I work with the youth military program that allows me to wear a uniform so I can serve my country. I do stand-up comedy. I'm a professional wrestling manager. Not only
okay, let's see what a stand-up comedy routine would do.
Rule number 1 with stand-up comics: don't put us on the spot and make us tell jokes.
YouTube, new subscriber.
Well, that's what you do for a living.
Yeah, but when you like telling or asking a stand-up comic
do a routine
to do a routine on the spot is like asking a doctor to perform heart surgery on the spot. You just can't do it. You got to warm up to it. You got to memorize, learn. I got to come up with my jokes. I got to get my set down in order. I mean, I've got videos, like I said, on my next YouTube channel, which is all about my entertainment career. I will put links to that so people can see what I do and do my routines. But that channel is strictly 18 and older because my content is very adult.
Chloe said, "Don't be a punk, just do it."
Yeah, I can't wait for your. You know what? It's not. I gotta let her say it. I gotta let her say that, and I can't respond the way I want to because this isn't the show for me to do this. But just know, I am going to get you
Facebook, Carrie
where it
Google commented,
really
post 0022,
hurts after the surgery.
0023.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say.
What does that even mean?
That that means she's having a particular type of surgery, and I might have to punch her in her wound. Is what I'm
Oh.
saying.
Uh-oh.
I would never punch her. I'm
I'm
not
gonna
that
change
violent.
the title. What should I change the title to?
What's-
Transgender? Or
No,
just,
what's the title?
I just put yo, what's up? What should I change it to though?
Oh, you could just put live episode 1. I don't know.
no,
Episode
no,
number
that's
one?
not gonna show up in search engine.
That's not going to show up in the search engine.
I'm blind and trans person.
Blind and trans. Let me put in the disclaimer that I'm not trans, but Chloe is.
Yeah, you are.
She was no.
All right. She said, "Love you too."
Yeah,
Kissing and winking with the tongue out emoji.
Oh, her and her tongue out. She's
What's wrong with the tongue out?
Nothing. I just like to give her a hard time.
3 notifications.
You want to give her a hard
One
time?
video.
Yeah, I just like harassing her a little bit. You gotta do that with your best friends.
Okay.
But yeah.
Someone said on Facebook, major improvement. You actually look good. Oh, dang. They're roasting you.
No, who said that on Facebook?
Carrie.
Who?
Michael, you look better than makeup than I do. Sherry.
Oh, Sherry said that on Facebook. Oh, are you reading my Facebook
Danielle
comments?
said, "Oh, OMG, you're too much." I'm not gonna read their last name.
Okay. Oh, but that's just the comments that are posted. They're not seeing this live video either, are they?
I mean, I posted it. You're live on here. So
Oh, okay. Cool.
people
Cool,
are
cool.
probably going in and out.
Right on. I'll check who's posted stuff. Sherry says I look better than her. Sherry's one of my really good friends, fellow paranormal investigator and everything like that. I love her to death. She was my lifesaver a few weeks ago. We had an incident and I was asked to find a new home for my cat because cats were going to the bathroom all over the place, on rugs, in the bathrooms, in the laundry room, on our beds, and we couldn't figure out which cat it was. And someone saw my cat doing it, so Sherry decided that she was going to foster him. Lo and behold, everyone thought it was just my cat, and within 2 days of him being gone, the urinating started again. And I figured out which cat it is, but it's all good. Sherry saved me. She fostered him so I wouldn't have to give him up to a shelter. And now that he's all by himself, he doesn't do that anymore.
12% battery.
So it was a dominance thing. Oh, I only got 12% battery. I'm going to have to sign off soon in a minute. I'll let this bad boy charge up again.
Make it at least an hour. It's
I can-
52 minutes.
52 minutes. I got 8 more minutes. Man, this is pretty awesome. And an hour went by pretty fast. Wow.
Yeah, it's fun.
Wow. Now I see how you can go for 2 and 3 and 4 hours. It doesn't seem like that, huh?
Mm.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah. What else is going on that I could talk about, make fun of? You know what? I'll tell a little joke. I gotta find out what's something that's appropriate for me to say for this channel, because I'm very, like I said, it's a very MC-17 R-rated type of comedy. So this channel's meant for everybody. So I kind of, I have all the clean stuff that I do is really corny and cheesy. So I don't know. I just, but yeah. Oh, what happened with the screen? Oh, it flashed again. What was that?
What?
Oh, my screen, like it blinked, like it. I don't know.
You're tripping.
I'm tripping. Oh, I guess.
You are tripping.
Maybe, I don't know. Ah, man. So yeah, a little bit more about stuff I have starting in January.
You have to brush your teeth.
Wow, that was mean.
So-
Oh wow. Wow, this is not the kind of channel to say that stuff on.
What do you mean?
No, that I don't want that kind of
Okay.
stuff on this
Oh
channel.
my gosh, you're not even that. Okay.
Oh, I'm not that. I understand,
I'm
Miss.
not- I
You've
stopped-
got 4,000 viewers. I don't.
I only
Oh.
get 100 views per video. It's nothing.
100 views per. I'll be lucky if I get 10. But I'm okay with that because I'm happy with it.
Okay.
But yeah, no. What the heck was I gonna say? So yeah, starting in January, I have been on a journey now for 4 months, embracing this fasting focused lifestyle. It's not hard, but it's not necessarily easy. So when I started, I was doing like 16-hour fasts with a 8-hour eating window, and I've slowly progressed to where I do 22-hour fasts with a 2-hour eating window. And now my body is getting to the point to where I'm not even having those hunger feelings. I've got a lot more energy. I feel a lot better about myself. I'm dropping the weight, especially inches around my waist, which is like super fantastic for me. I've cut back on a lot of nasty stuff. The only carbs that I'm really eating now are in my vegetables. I don't eat fruit much anymore either because of the sugars. And it's not because of sugars, blah, blah, blah. It's because, struggling with diabetes, I shouldn't be eating a lot of sugary stuff as it is. But having this fasting focused mindset, on top of that, eating like more keto friendly, so lots more protein and fatty foods and staying away from the carbs, which I thought was going to be pretty tough, but it's actually been pretty easy to not eat bread or to not eat pasta or to not eat rice. The fruit, that got to me because I loved eating fruit. When I do eat fruit now, I just stick to the berries because that's probably about the best thing I could have. I got rid of all of my nasty snacks and gave them to my roommates and the kids. All the pretzels, all the chips, all that stuff. And yeah, I do miss it, but it's not to the point to where I'm gonna just run out and eat it. I gave up potatoes in general. I found out that potatoes, even though they don't taste like it, have so much sugar, and it's one of the worst things for me as a diabetic.
Chloe subscribed.
So Chloe subscribed, yay! And so the focused that lifestyle, when I started at the beginning of the year, was about 325 pounds. I'm now holding steady at right around 292. My goal by the end of this month is to drop another 12 pounds and get to 280. And then my goal is to do 10 pounds a month until I hit my goal weight. And it's doable. And I spent the first 3 months of the year disciplining and training myself, because it is something you got to do. You got to train yourself. Some people have the ability to just stop and do it 100% committed overnight. And those people have so much respect for me, and I admire that. And I know for me, with things, because of like depression and being lonely and stuff like that, I used to boredom eat, I used to stress eat, lonely eat, depression eat, whatever you want to call it. I would just do that. And now I don't. Part of the reason why this lifestyle is working for me is because I think everyone needs that team or that support system, even if it's just one person. And I have one person in my life who is doing that lifestyle as well. So it's good for us because I have someone to talk to and let them know I'm having a weak moment, and then they'll give me the encouragement, because people who aren't in that fasting focused lifestyle, keto focused lifestyle, they're not going to understand what you're going through. And so their encouragement is going to seem good and it's positive, but it's not as helpful as it could be. And it should be, because they don't embrace that lifestyle. So, it is tough. I drank my last soda over a week ago and have not bought any more. So that's kind of good. That's the first time ever in my life that I've had no soda in the house and didn't go out and buy some. And that's a true story. If I do buy soda, I buy this soda called Live, which is a really good healthy soda. It's actually full of probiotics, which is good. They have root beer and cola. The cola is pretty all right, not too much of a big fan of it, but the root beer is pretty good. And here's the cool thing, and I'll chip you guys out if you ever buy it. It's clear. They don't add those chemicals and dyes that make sodas brown into it. So that's good. And what else is it? There's no carbs in it. Is that right?
Nope.
No carbs, and it's really good. And again, to have those probiotics to help with your digestive tract is kind of good. I've also embraced a lot of the flavored waters. LaCroix brand. There's the one that I can never remember that Kylie turned me on to. It's pretty good. So you can substitute these bad things for these sugary cravings and this, that, and the other. You can substitute them with things that are actually better for you and that actually will do your insides a lot better, just help you out that way. And so, yeah, but it's a commitment. And if I could reach my goal, which my goal weight is 230 pounds with my waistline being 38 inches. And I went from a 48 to a 46. And so I'm extremely happy with that. And the unfortunate part is that it's happening in this quarantine time, and all the stores that I go to that have the clothing and the sizes that I like and want with the comfortable fits are not open because they're not considered essential. But it's okay. It's okay, because the looser my pants and shorts feel on me, and the more I have to tighten my belt, or the baggier my shirts look on me and sit on me, the happier I am, because I know what I'm doing is working. So, it's just like I said, got to keep that motivation. You got to keep the positivity, even when life gets sucky, because we all know, and I always preach this on my channel, life's not full of rainbows and gumdrops. We know this. We're going to have tough times. We're going to have problems. We're going to have pitfalls. But it's not that we have problems, and it's not that times are tough. It's what we do with it.
An hour.
Oh, wow. We did a whole hour. All right, you guys. So just remember, stay focused, stay positive. I love all of you guys. This has been an awesome experience for me, and an hour totally flies by super fast. So until next time, I'm Mike with Believe Achieve Succeed, and I'm here with my girl Kylie, and we just want to say thank you for watching, and you guys have a good one.
Peace out, family.
Bye.
You have a good one. Make sure you tune in next stream. We might stream tomorrow.
Shoot your channel to them.
No,
you don't want to shoot your channel? Okay,
fine. APVP on YouTube.
there you go.
Check it out. But y'all have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. You're the best. All right. Peace out, everybody. You have a good one. And broadcast. All right.